but she likes to stab them mad, but she likes to cry. See, just see, but she do that thing she usually does. Now my name is her tongue like ooh. So I was 1000% right about how yesterday was gonna go. It was complete and utter garbage. I'm determined to make today a great day. So when I drive my car, sometimes when I'm on the freeway, I will scream at the top of my lungs as like an outlet. Just because like no one can hear you when you're going 80 miles an hour on the freeway, you know? But I feel like it might be more noticeable if I were to do that on my motorcycle. But I've gotten the urge to quite a few times. Also, my playlist yesterday was hot garbage. So I'm going to attribute my bad day to that. And I took the time to actually look through this automated playlist before I selected it. Now, granted, I only did like a brief perusal of like the top couple of songs to see what the vibe of it was. So I've been picturing you naked on my look so faded, like the great big doe eyes, amazing. My butt popped forward on my seat. I gave your girlfriend some cash. The original of this just played. I like this. It's a vibe. Oh, so I own 4 cats, right? So my real estate agent came by and was doing an open house last weekend. And she asked me about their automated feeders in the water fountain. And after the open house, when we came home, she was saying that the house doesn't smell like cats. And as someone who owns 4 of them, I don't think you guys understand how ecstatic I was about that. Because, like, I have this fear that I'm going to go to work smelling like cat pee or litter. And it's not, it's not a good vibe. I had rats for the longest time before my cats. And, I never had to worry about a smell because those things, you know, stink. Granted, I did pick up after them every day. A lot of rat owners don't clean, like do a full cage clean every day. But I did, so they didn't smell. The cats, on the other hand, with their litter boxes out in the open, yeah. But I ordered one of those automatic litter boxes, and it's supposed to be delivered today. So I'm going to see how that works. It has safety features, so it shouldn't rotate with the cats in it. And also, it's not one of the top enclosure ones. Like, it's completely open up top. So even if it did go to dump the trash, it goes at 90-degree angles instead of 180. so the cats would be able to get out regardless. But apparently the one that I got has like a function that I can set for the time. Like, the sensor will read the cats in there, and I can set a timer for when it needs to, how long it needs to wait before dumping. My goodness, words. Last night at work, I was stuttering like so bad. As a kid, I used to stutter like when I was super anxious or nervous. As an adult, it happens all of the damn time. So frustrating. You're gonna notice a trend with that. A lot of things are frustrating for me because I am a human and I find that frustrating. Life would be so much easier if I was an animal, you know? I'd probably be one of those cats that hisses at you if you look at it wrong. So some feedback that I've gotten at work in the past is that I don't seem friendly. Like, not that I'm saying or doing anything unfriendly, but I am not necessarily approachable. And this whole fucking year, man, I have been trying so goddamn hard to mask at work harder than I've ever had to mask before. And nothing I do is good enough. And it's so frustrating. Like, I'm sorry, I'm autistic. I don't emote easily. I have to make a conscious decision to smile at you guys sometimes. And it's not like I hate anyone at work. I like all of my coworkers. I just, my default is a blank face. I'm sorry if my face is offensive, you know? But like, I don't know, one of my other coworkers, she also faces the same issue, and she just doesn't care anymore. And I don't know how to get on that level. Like, I've been trying to coach myself on not caring about work for a year. Like, not to care so much about how I'm perceived there, my performance not meeting my standards, because apparently that doesn't mean true. But it's hard. I care so much. I don't know, man. Like, if anyone has any tips on how to not care, to just go in, do your job. Like, I know it sounds so easy. Like, just go to work, do your job, come home. But I can't do that. I don't know if it's the autism or if it's just because my parents raised me different. But I don't know how to give anything less than 110% of myself. The words too much were used in some feedback recently. So I don't know how to not be too much. And there's like, I don't know, like, do I just go back to not talking to anybody and just accept the fact that I'll be unapproachable just because it's that or the 110%? Because I don't know how to do the in-between. I'm autistic. I don't know what to do. So after feedback yesterday, I'm trying really hard. I have coached myself into a good mood this morning. I'm determined to have a good day. habit. I tend to do things the same way every time. And I think that's why owning rats was so good for me, because they also are creatures of habit. But here's the thing, like, there's no variation really to my day. I tend to take the same route, take the same turns. I keep maps up every day when taking the back roads, because in my head I'm like, okay, yeah, today's the day. I'll just go explore this random side road and we'll see where it takes me. Bro, I'm so not adventurous. I try to like trick myself into thinking that I am, but like, no, I'm not. I'm actually a really boring person. I think the most exciting thing about me is that I ride this motorcycle. This thing is like my outlet for so much. Like, when I was 21, I was crazy, psychotic, mentally unstable is the word I would use. I really like this song. Damn, I picked a good playlist. That was a good maneuver. So I think I do my steering wrong, but it works. I use my hips. Like, instead of like my upper body, I tend to, like right now, shove my right hip down and lift my left knee, and here the opposite. I like drop my hip and raise the counterpart knee, and then I counter lean with my torso just at the shoulders. If that's not correct, let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing. I think I was pissing off the truck. I was over-examining what I was doing with my body. So my speed dropped. Not very much, though. I'm not in a rush to get to work today. If I'm late, I'm late. I left with enough time that I should be able to go the speed limits. Even when I leave on time, I tend to speed, so I'm trying to like not. Trying to enjoy my rides. Like, I mean, I enjoy them regardless. I enjoy speeding, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. This morning's a little bit more chilly than yesterday was, but it's supposed to be hotter later in the day than yesterday. Dude, this playlist! So you're really tough guy. I think you're really rough guy. Excuse me while I jam out. These are like my serotonin songs, which is really nice. I use YouTube Music, so it, like, I create radio stations and I let YouTube do something. So I don't know how I got this lucky with this playlist. Just watch, I say that, and then further in the right, it's going to be some hot garbage. So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. I knew I should have sped past these guys. Oh, I saw another female rider the other day and I got so excited I almost crashed. Like, I went to go wave and forgot that I was holding my clutch for a reason. I wobbled a little bit, but we were like coming up to a stoplight, so it was fine. I saved it. She probably didn't notice. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. I need to tone it a little bit more. I'm trying to see if I can get it to white, because I really want like a light silver. But last time I did gray hair, it was a lot of things, and I wound up giving up and dyeing it back to black. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to bleach my hair all the time. Why can't it just naturally be in full color, you know? I figured gray would be easy since I have a lot of gray hair now. And I learned that when I let my hair grow its natural color this last time of growing it out. So that was new information. I've been bleaching and dyeing my hair consistently since I was 21. Because, fun fact, I moved out of my parents when I was 20 years old. Because the economy is shite. And I couldn't afford an apartment on my own. So I moved in with practically a stranger, really. It was a coworker of a friend of mine. And so that was a wild ride. I don't really talk to them anymore, the people I moved in with, but I really wish the best for them. Like, that was a lot. Like, they were my roommates at the worst time in my life, probably. Like, I was brought off. Like, my husband, we started dating, gosh, how long ago was it? 2017. 2017. That sounds right. And like, I don't know how we got to where we are. Like, married, own a home. We don't fight, like, ever. And we have, like, disagreements. Obviously, because we are two very different people. But, like, super healthy relationship. In the beginning, bro. Like, I wish I could explain to you how messed up I was. And it took me taking, like, a psychology intro course in, like, online college for me to start recognizing behavioral patterns and stuff. And, like, I don't know. I'm just mentally aware of how fucked up I am now, I guess, so. When I first started taking this route, I always had the green here. Since then, it's just been consistently red every time, and it's depressing. I saw a video of someone bashing on some girl riding her bike in bumper-to-bumper traffic, crawling, probably going 10 miles an hour, and she was jamming out to her music like I do. And I was like, why? Why are you hating on that? Like, she's catching a vibe, she's being safe, she's not endangering anybody, she's just vibing. Almost stalled. No, no more sure. I always have a fear coming up in a situation like this. Why is he braking? Is he okay? Why? So with my parents, I grew up listening to oldies. That might confuse you guys. Oh, fun fact, I can't sing for shit. I was in choir in high school. Doesn't mean shit. I like how I talk about growing up with oldies and then this one comes on and it's not an oldie. I don't want you to misconstrue what I'm saying, but this is like my childhood right here. Just 14-year-old Jenny jamming out to this, blasting it on the stereo, while my parents are downstairs listening to the Beach Boys. It's just so funny to me. Oh, why was I putting my foot down like I was gonna stop? God. Oh, hey. Nick Drips. My husband used to know him. And with the vape tariffs, I'm actually not worried about it because he makes his own juice. Nick does, not my husband.